I'm reporter Eliana Rudy for JNS here in the Machane Yehuda market in Jerusalem. And I'm here asking people on the street what they think about the upcoming second round of elections in Israel. What do you think about U.S. President Donald Trump?
Wow, he's the great ever. I hope he will elect next time, and I pray for him. And I was between the only one that said that he will elect in the first time, and I said now he will elect the next time. I'm very upset that he can control. He can elected only 8 years. I wish he elected more than 8 years.
I'm not American, so I don't know, but I hope he won't get reelected. I think he's ruining a lot of, it's affecting the world in so many ways, unknown ways, like abortion laws in Africa are changing because of Trump, and citizenship rights around the world are changing, and he's allowing people to become more right-wing, and he's actually validating these leanings towards right-wing, closed borders, and I'm against it, yeah.
He's nice.
Well, I'm not American, but like as Israeli, as I view it, like his behavior is not good for Israel. Like it drives it to the more extreme ends of the map, political map, and it's a shame. And I will hope he won't be re-elected again.
I can answer that only as an Israeli because I made Aliyah right after he was elected, and as an Israeli, I appreciate what he says and I appreciate what he does in terms of Israel, not in terms of America, but I feel safe that he supports Israel. That makes me feel safer, and I appreciate that.
Look, I think Jews have stopped asking the question, what's good for the Jews? And ultimately, we are a nation that will continue, and whenever we're in a country, there's certain things that are good about it. And I think Donald Trump has been amazing for the Jews. I also respect the fact that the Trump family I happen to be connected with someone who's a collector for big institutions. Donald Trump's father was a big donor to Jewish causes. Donald Trump's been, and I'm not talking about political, and when a yeshiva was stuck in New York, Donald Trump would bail them out. All kinds of Jewish causes, secular, Hasidic. I think Donald Trump is good for the Jews. I'm not an American. I don't know what's good for America. And I think Jews that don't realize that we've got a president who has cared about Jews for many, many years and continues to care about Jews is a mistake. And I think when somebody has shown that kind of care for Jewish people over so long, and his policies have been good for Jews, I think it's a bit silly to look that gift horse in the mouth.
Could not care less.
Why not?
It's, government is, especially in America, government is way too big for it to be affected by one person, right? One person gets elected, there's, hundreds of thousands of people who don't lose their jobs, things keep moving. He can tweet and say whatever he wants. Things realistically aren't going to change in 4 or even 8 years if he gets reelected.
I think he figured out that in this world you need to be strong. I appreciate his policy.
For the point of view of Israel, and also even from the point of view of the world, I think he's generally good president because he's not politically correct and he's telling the truth, who's the bad guys, who's the good guys. But I don't understand enough in the American and the world politics, but I think from the point of view what I know, it is a good.
What do I think about U.S. President Donald Trump? Some ways he's good, but my opinion, he comes out with a lot of things which he doesn't think about first. He seems to, as they say, shoot off at the mouth. I like a lot of what he says, but I think a lot more thought could be given. I was very surprised yesterday when John Bolton was sacked. He was a great friend of Israel, and I thought he was doing a good job, but clearly President Trump didn't think so, and he got rid of him.